Last night I made some mac and cheese, and it was pretty good. But my brain is silly, and now all I want is more mac and cheese. So I decided to film it this time and share a recipe that I'm making for the first time, loosely inspired by what I did last night. What you will need is to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. What is that in Celsius? I don't know, use Google. And get a pot of water on the stove. I've been told the reason we add salt is to give the noodles some oomph, but I've convinced myself that it makes the water boil faster, so that's why I do it. As for ingredients, you'll need pasta, preferably macaroni noodles, cause, you know, the name. But I used all those yesterday, so I'm left with these terrible ones that I bought a few weeks ago. A lot of butter, some cheese, maybe even 2, milk, some flour, and an egg. Or 2. You can also use whatever assortment of spices or seasoning you prefer. I'm probably going to throw in absolutely nothing. You'll also need some sort of oven-safe dish to put your concoction into for a nice crisp top. Once the water starts boiling, toss in your noodles. Set a timer for whatever amount of time you want to cook them at. A bunch of boxes say 7 to 8 minutes. Liar! Al dente my butt. You'll be eating raw pasta. I personally boiled mine for 13 minutes because I enjoy being able to chew my food. While those little demons are boiling, go ahead and melt some butter in a saucepan. Oh, I think I forgot to mention that. You'll need one of those. Make sure the heat is at low or medium or you'll burn your flour like I did twice last night. Once your butter is melted, add some flour. How much? I don't know, I don't measure. At some point, allegedly the mix is supposed to thicken, but that never happens for me until I add milk and, oh look at that. Once it's all incorporated and warm, continue to mix, and with your other set of hands, crack an egg, or 2, into a cup or bowl and mix it up. Now go ahead and realize you didn't add enough milk and put some more. Then you can add in your mix of cheeses. I don't normally add anything to this. I know, I can hear your screams in the distance. But for this video's sake, I'm gonna pretend to be semi-human and add some pepper. At some point, your pasta was done boiling, and I'm sure you strained it, so go ahead and plop those bad boys into the cheese slime and mix it up. Now that it's all mixed up, take about half of this monstrosity and put it in your oven-safe dish. Remember that egg mixture from before? Go pour it on top. I don't know why we do that, but my sister does it, and hers tastes good, so I'm gonna copy her. Oh yeah, the only reason I made this is because my sister wouldn't make me some of hers yesterday. So cruel. But that's her right. Unfortunately. Put the rest of the noodles on top. And normally I'd put more of the egg concoction on top, but there was barely anything left because I didn't actually split it in half. So just pretend that I did. Now drizzle some cheese on top, but not too much. You want it to be a thin, crunchy layer, just for fun. Then go ahead and slide it into your warm oven. Some white lady said to put it in for half an hour, so I did. Now go play some ensemble stars, and it's all done. So crunch, very crunch.
Please unblock me. I'm sorry I tagged you in a spoken word mumble rap about sacrificing you to the devil. I know your grandma sees your Facebook.